We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's gone.
Terry Hart. Superbad, Seniesa Estrada. She won the WBA minimumweight title in March of 2021 and fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Yorkshire, England, here is a women's super featherweight champion of the world, Terry.
Well, I hope you brought your high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. A straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Better start respecting each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She scores with that counter. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
The flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. She misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Harper in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete top. And there's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He wasn't ready for that counter. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Unlucky to miss with that jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the uppercut but misses. It bombs away. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. There's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She catches and counters. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. A straight right just misses. Point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. Big shot sends Harper to the canvas. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Harper in that round. There's the bell to start round 5. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy does she need it because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They exchange punches. fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Good punch. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. A lot of effort being exerted here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Can't take too many more power punches like that. Fantastic punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Harper in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Punch, counter punch. Good defense on that counter. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. That punch scores. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Estrada in that last. There's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed.
And down goes Estrada. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not going to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
If they want to win this round, they got to turn it around here.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
She got clipped by that counter. Misses with the jab. They're happy this round's coming. Hold that thought! Seniesa Estrada is hurt. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
Some might have thought it was a little bit